Hi everyone, my name is Laura. In a land far, far from here, in a land called Dragonland, there was a dragon named Lee. Now Lee loved being a dragon. They loved their giant wings. Can you flap your dragon wings? Yeah. And wings down. And Lee loved their shiny, shimmery dragon skin that glistened in both the moonlight and the sunlight. But there was one thing that Lee did not like about being a dragon, and that was that Lee could not breathe fire. Oh no. And it gave Lee so much trouble. But luckily, Lee always carried a handy pack of matches, and so Lee never had to worry too much. But one day, all across Dragonland, posters went up advertising the annual marshmallow roasting competition. And Lee thought, oh no, this is the year that I can finally compete in the marshmallow roasting competition. Everyone's gonna know that I can't breathe fire. What am I going to do? Thought Lee. Must think of something. Well, fire is hot. Maybe if I eat something hot, then I will be able to breathe fire. What could I eat that's hot? Does anybody have an idea? Put up a hand. Yes, my friend right there. A pepper. So Lee went to the dragon grocery store and got the spiciest, largest pepper they could find. And they took the pepper. Oh, I might regret this, thought Lee. And Lee took a deep bite. Oh, the steam came out of Lee's ears. Oh no. And Lee took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. No fire. What's another something that's hot that I could eat and I might be able to breathe fire? Yes, my friend right here. Yeah. You in the black shirt. Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Maybe there wasn't enough pepper. I need all the peppers jammed into a hot sauce bottle. And so Lee went down the grocery store aisle to the hot sauce section and took a bottle of hot sauce, unscrewed the lid. Oh, thought Lee, I might regret this. And Lee took a big gulp, 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 and they drank the whole bottle of hot sauce. Oh, now Lee's belly was starting to hurt, and Lee took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. No fire. Oh, what am I going to do? I need another idea. I need something hot that I could eat. Yes. Some more peppers. All right, some more peppers. And maybe, does anyone else have another idea we can add to the peppers? Yes.
So maybe we could add everything.
Everything in a pot. What about a big chili? Could Lee make a big chili? Oh, okay. We're gonna make a chili. So Lee went home with the bottle of hot sauce, but maybe 3 bottles of hot sauce, and 3 of the spiciest peppers the store had. And they went home and they mixed and they stirred their big vat of chili, and it was bubbling, and it almost looked as if there was fire on the surface of the pot. Oh, thought Lee, this is going to hurt. And so Lee took a spoonful of the chili. Not hot enough. Lee took another sip and another spoonful until all the chili was gone. Oh, thought Lee, this is going to hurt. And they took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. No fire. And that was it. Lee was out of ideas. Oh, thought Lee, I just have to go. And so Lee packed a bag and put the bag on their shoulder and walked out of Dragonland. And I know, I'm sure you have some wonderful ideas, but Lee's belly really hurt. And so Lee decided to go. I know, but it wasn't working. And so Lee decided to head out. And so Lee packed a bag And Lee wandered over through the valleys and up the hills and down the hills and swam across the rivers and lakes and streams until Lee came to a forest not far from here. And Lee sat down near a tree and started to eat a jelly sandwich. And now as Lee was sitting and eating their jelly sandwich, up hopped a little something. And this something tapped Lee on the shoulder and looked up and said, "What are you?" And Lee said, "I'm a dragon. What are you?" "I'm a bunny," said the bunny, "and my name's Robin." "Well," said Lee, "it's nice to meet you." And the bunny said, "Do you like to play hide and go seek?" And Lee said, "I love to play hide and go seek." And so the two new friends started to play hide and go seek. 1, 2, 3, ready or not, here I come. The first person to hide was Lee. Now, do you think it was easy for Lee to hide in a forest or difficult? Difficult, because Lee is a really big dragon. And so Lee was standing behind a tree, and Robin hopped up and said, "Found you." Next to count was Lee, and Lee counted 1, 2, 3, ready or not, here I come. And that was really tricky for Lee to find Robin because Robin was such a little bunny. And the two friends spent the whole afternoon playing hide and go seek. And Robin said, "Would you like to come back to my house for some hot chocolate?" "Oh," said Lee, "I would love that a lot." And so the two friends sat and drank some hot chocolate. And Lee told Robin all about being a dragon and about how they couldn't breathe fire. And Robin said, "Well, I like you just the way you are. I think you're wonderful." "Well, thank you," said Lee. Now, later that day, the two friends were playing hide and go seek again. And this time, it was Lee's turn to count. And so Lee was counting. 1, 2, 3. "Oh, help me! Don't hurt me!" "Oh no," thought Lee. "Robin's in trouble." And so Lee started to run through the forest looking for Robin. And there in a clearing was Robin the bunny and an animal with a red fluffy tail. Does anyone know what this animal was? It was a fox. And the fox looked at Robin like they would make a very yummy lunch. "Oh no," thought Lee, "I have to do something." And so Lee ran into the clearing and said, "Stop! Don't hurt my friend." And then the fox said, "Well, what are you going to do to stop me?" "Well," said Lee, well, I'm a fire-breathing dragon." And the fox said, "Oh yeah? Show me." "Oh no," thought Lee, "what am I going to do? I'm not actually a fire-breathing dragon." But Lee thought of Robin and thought of the fox. And so Lee took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And what do you think came out? Fire! "Oh, oh, oh," said the fox, whose tail was scorched, and the fox ran out of there. Said Robin, "Lee, you did it, you breathed fire." "I did," said Lee. "Oh my goodness, I can't believe it." And so Robin said, "Do it again, do it again." "Oh, I don't know if I could," said Lee. But Lee took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And out came fire. "Oh," said Robin, "you have to go back to Dragonland. You have to go back and compete in the annual marshmallow roasting competition." "Oh, I don't know if I could. What if I can't breathe fire again?" And Lee said, Robin said, "Well, I'm coming with you." And so Robin packed up their things and hopped on Lee's back. And the two friends flew this time over lakes and rivers and up mountains and down mountains and across fields and valleys just in time to sign up for the annual marshmallow roasting competition. And then when they got there, it was the next day, and they were signing up to do the marshmallow roasting competition. And the stands were filled with all of the dragons who were really excited about the marshmallow roasting competition. There were big dragons and small dragons and medium-sized dragons, and everyone in the stands was going wild. But there was someone in the stands who didn't seem like they belonged, for they were small and they were fluffy and they had a big sign that said, "Go, Lee, go!" Who do you think it was? Robin. And there was Lee standing at the bottom, a little bit nervous. And then the first dragon to go was a big dragon with green spikes down their back and yellow spots. And they took their stick and they took a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And they charred their marshmallow black, and the crowd went wild. Then the next to go was a dragon with purple polka dots all over, and they had a shiny pink fringe, and they went up with their stick and they blew spots, almost like polka dots, all over their marshmallow, and the crowd went wild. Then it was Lee's turn, and Lee walked up and held their stick and got a bit nervous, and then looked up and saw Robin in the audience going, "Go, Lee, go!" And Lee took a deep breath in and a deep breath out and roasted the most perfectly golden brown marshmallow you'd ever seen. And the crowd went wild. And now there were a few more to go. And at the very end, it was time for the judges to announce the winner. And so they said, in third place, it is the green spiky dragon's burnt marshmallow. Woo! And in second place, with a very creative touch, is the marshmallow with the polka dot. And in first place, for the first time ever, with the most beautiful marshmallow we've ever seen, Lee the Dragon! And the crowd went wild, but no one was as loud as Robin the Bunny, who was cheering from the stands. And that is my story of Lee the Dragon. Thank you.